I'm going to give you guys a rundown, my thoughts, my opinions, and how Deadpool VR, or rather Marvel's Deadpool VR, runs on the MetaQuest 3. If you want to see a full gameplay, including gameplay of what you're seeing in the background, I did kind of a low-key Let's Play style first impressions video on my other channel, Vamp Plays. I'll put a link in the description below, and there should also be some kind of card so you can check out it if you want. But I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on how it runs, how it flows, what maybe won't work the best, and whatnot. And yeah, what you're seeing in the background is just raw gameplay footage from my gameplay. Yeah. Anyway, first of all, I get that warp noting. Like a classic Deadpool, he breaks the fourth wall just as the usual type stuff. He even makes a comment about DLC, which low key worries me because right now there's no DLC as far as I can tell. I'm double checking the everything, but it doesn't look like the DLC at the moment. But there is a certain area in the game that he said something about, probably some DLC thingamabob. Well, the thing is, that's not actually supposed to be part of this review. I just don't know what I think about it if there is a DLC for it when the game just now came out. Anyway, that's not part of this review. I should start with by saying this is a MetaQuest 3 and 3S exclusive title. Okay? Now, I'm not sure what you guys think about that because I've heard both stories, or rather both ways. Some people are like, okay, that's good. It's MetaQuest 3 exclusive, meaning we're not going to have it on the 2 to hold it back, and they can make the title specifically for the hardware. One hardware to rule them all style type thing. Then I've heard other feedback about how it actually puts VR as a whole if companies do exclusive titles like that. So I've heard it both ways. In my head, when I said that second thing, I pictured like a VR console wars. You know, how we used to have the console wars and still to some degree have console wars, I guess. But most of Xbox games are on PlayStation now. Nintendo Switch is just doing their own thing. So I get they're a dedicated console full of exclusives, but for the most part, it's just PlayStation versus Switch, kind of, because for most of the people I know, if they have a PlayStation, they have a Switch as well, because it's just like hand in hand type thing. It's not like you're competing for the same games. Mostly you'll get Switch for either exclusive titles or you like playing a lot of handheld titles. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, okay? Back to the thing at hand. It's exclusive for the MetaQuest 3 and the MetaQuest 3S because the 3 and the 3S, the S is just, I guess I could call it technically more, not, I don't know. The 3S, I guess you could say, is more of a, not watered down version, but a cheaper version of the MetaQuest 3. The 3 has had just about everything that 3 has, but to save money, you don't have your pancake style lenses, and there's a few little things that were. Think of the 3S as like a slim, okay? I guess you could say, even though it's not really that much smaller. Anyway, let's move on from that, okay? Now, also, I'd like to say this game does run very smooth. Now, I will admit, every now and again, I did notice like his hand would swing like a way it wasn't supposed to while I was playing. At first, I thought that was just like a mechanic of the game, but I then was proven wrong when it happened again at not an opportune time, let's say. Also, there was one time I had to click, the button like 2 or 3 times. It's weird saying click the button because technically, if you're looking at me play from the outside looking in, I'm literally just clicking thin air. But there was a button in front of me, I swear, guys. Okay. So, yeah, I overall was impressed by this game. I'll be honest, I am very impressed by the MetaQuest exclusive titles. Okay, it's like they do polish them because I'm assuming they want them to be like their big console sellers, right? I mean, the MetaQuest 3 and 3S are consoles essentially, right? They're VR consoles. So it would be actually very important or very distinctive to point out the truth that they probably want their exclusive title to be console sellers, as it were. And do I think Deadpool VR is a console seller? That would be probably the biggest question. And for me, yes, I think it would be. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, see, I want to say yes. The me inside me wants to say yes right away because I obviously bought Deadpool VR, Marvel Deadpool VR, and I already have a MetaQuest 3. But if I didn't have a MetaQuest 3, would I buy one for Deadpool VR? See, that's the thing. I would say yes, but only if I played it. Okay? It's kind of one of those catch 22 type things as of right now. I feel like Deadpool VR is something that I'd potentially buy a MetaQuest 3 for, but I'd have to own a MetaQuest 3 so I could try Deadpool VR. See, that's why what would be cool is if there was some physical location that one could go to try the game in the headset type thing. I know it would be quite a bit messy because even those one things were messy back in the day. When they had those like Nintendo Switches, you could play a little bit. The stores had like the demo games and stuff on the console, so you could play it, but then every now and then someone thought it would be fun to put it on the home screen or put it on let's say more questionable game. And then there's also the fact that I know not everyone likes Deadpool as a character at all because that game does have language and violence as you would expect from a merc with a mouth. Okay, so keep that in mind. But overall, whether you like Deadpool or not, whether you like exclusives or not, I am going to say that this really does actually help MetaQuest 3, in my opinion. It helps. You could argue it helps all of VR in some way because MetaQuest 3, maybe not in the healthiest way per se, I don't know, but okay, so MetaQuest 3 is one of the top VR, right? So you'll have that, and then you'll have the whole thing where you actually have, I don't know how to explain this. Hold on. I think, okay. MetaQuest 3 is one of the innovative in VR. If more people get into VR, more companies then invest in VR, so you'll have more competition. So in the end, we at the consumer win. It's a long way around about going about it. I don't know if that's the right way to think of it, but I believe that's where we are right now. But let me know what you guys think, okay? I'd love to know your thoughts, comment section below. And if you want to see gameplay of it, again, check out my other channel, link in the description below to my first impressions and gameplay with commentary and everything. So you guys will get to hear what I thought and whatnot. I actually obviously recorded that video before this video, so you guys get to see my, or rather hear my reactions as I'm reacting. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.